CQ North America. CQ North America. Golf 4 Kilo Uniform Romeo calling CQ. CQ North America from Golf 4 Kilo Uniform Romeo.
November 0 Zulu Hotel Echo.
Good afternoon. I only caught the Hotel Echo in the November at the beginning. Could you give me your call sign again, please, from Golf 4 Kilo Uniform Romeo?
Yeah, QSL, the call sign is November 0 Zulu Hotel Echo.
Okay, good afternoon, Greg. I think it is Greg in Kansas. Good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for the call. I'll give you a report on the next over. My name is Stu, Sierra Tango Uniform, and I'm located in a little village called Meriden, which is the centre of England. Back to you there, Greg. November 0 Zulu Hotel Echo, G4KUR.
Okay, QSL, Golf 4 KUR, November 0 Zulu Hotel Echo. Yeah, the name is Greg. We're located in Kansas. Got you about a 5x7, 57, and nice to work you for the first time. Over.
Yes, Greg, pleasure to talk to you. You're about 5 and 7 with me as well. Parity on the signal levels, yeah, good 5 and 7. 10 meters is quite well open today. And thank you for the new state of Kansas. I had a friend, I used to work at, I used to work for a company, a telecoms company many years ago, and a guy in our office, he came to see Kansas, and he wouldn't stop talking about Kansas, and his nickname actually became Kansas. His name was Paul Cartwright. He was obviously from here in England, but his nickname was Kansas because he loved the place so much. So you must have quite an effect on people there, Greg. Must be a lovely place. It's about 55 Fahrenheit today here, and it's just stopped raining. We've had a bit of drizzle, and we've been having quite a lot of rain of late, but it's finally stopped raining today, so there you go. Something for a change in the weather perhaps, but I wonder how things are with you there, Greg. N0 Zulu Hotel Echo G4 KUR. Thank you for calling, by the way.
Okay, QSL Stu. Well, I tell you what, the weather is still quite warm. It's still pretty warm for this time of year. The nighttime cools off pretty nice, but the afternoons do get pretty warm. Hopefully in the next couple, 2-3 weeks, we'll be back into fall-like weather during the daytime. And it's been quite dry, very dry. We've been kind of in a drought and looking for some moisture, but not looking for any anytime soon. And anyhow, yeah, Kansas, well, we've heard both comments about Kansas about being very boring and very flat, but it depends on where you're at, I guess. We do have all 4 seasons here, so we can't complain high. And the operating conditions here, we're using the Yaesu Fox Tango 1000 Delta and running about 200 watts on the peak. 200 watts on the peak, using a 40-meter wire dipole up about 30 feet. Over.
Okay, great, fine business. That's the beauty of 10 meters. You don't need to have much of an antenna, do you? Which is why I'm very grateful. I've only got a 3-element Yagi, but it's not very high off the ground. And obviously it doesn't need to be, really. We've got a good takeoff to the west, so the aerial's not very high, about 15 feet off the ground. And yeah, your signal's fine, 200 watts. I'm running about just over 350 watts here. 3-element Yagi, Yaesu 991. Quite an old radio now, but I'm happy with it because I know how it works. It's taken me years to understand the menu system, and that's the problem with radios, isn't it? They're very, very complicated. And I don't think my poor old brain could take the change of a radio. I don't think it'll take me a number of years again, and I'd rather spend my time on the radio than trying to work out how to use a new radio. We had a National Handfest here over the weekend, and I had a good look at some of the new radios, and they look very, very nice. But I think they should come with some paracetamol. They look very complicated to me, but yeah, fine signal there, Greg. Yeah, you sound like you've got some good weather there with We don't have good weather here. We either have rain or we have excessive heat. But we've had an awful lot of rain this year. The farmers are complaining that the crops are ruined. And the drainage system can't cope with all the rain. We've got floods, streets and houses all flooded. Most of Europe has had the same problem. We've had an awful lot of rain this year. I think the weather patterns are changing. But nothing to do with man-made weather climate. I don't think the planet's going through a natural phase, I reckon. Nothing to do with us. We've just got to go along with the flow, I suppose, Greg. But I hope you can confirm this contact on QRZ and log me for the world, please. You've got a new state for me. I'm tickled pink, as they say here. I've only got to get 7 more states for work tour states, and Kansas is one of them. So you've made my day, Greg. Thank you. G4KUR.
Okay, QSL Stu. Yeah, we logged to LOTW and QRZ and EQSL, so we'll definitely get it logged here when we get done, and always glad to do that. And, well, Stu, I won't hold it too long. Signals are still pretty good. We'll turn around and look for some more contacts. It's always a joy to work into England. It's not very often we get a chance to hear England, so glad to work you. K4KUR N0 ZHE.
Thanks, Greg. G4KUR, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold, actually. I lost my voice for about 2 days, much to the delight of my wife, but I'm back. But I don't sound myself. But thank you very much, Greg. Look forward to the confirmation. I'll be very, very pleased that I didn't think I was going to get all these states. There's 50 of them, and I think I only need about 5 or 6 now, so wow, that is excellent news. I won't know what to do with myself, Greg. Find another obsession, perhaps, but thank you very much indeed. Hope you have a good day. 6 hours behind you. Born the same year as myself. A very good year. It was a very good year, as they say, but
very good year.
63 times around the sun now, my 63rd orbit. Go around the 63rd orbit of the sun, my word. Getting dizzy, Greg. Thank you very much indeed for the contact. Pleasure talking to you. Hope you have a good day. G4KUR. Thank you.
73, good to hear you. Hope to work you again, Stu. 73, N0 ZHE.
Thank you, Greg. 73. G4KUR, QRZ on 10 meters.